Alright YouTube, here we are, Inktober, October 1st, first day of October, Jones Beach October Sketchbook Tour Part 1. So let's dive in with the first drawing here, which is a sandcastle-like Pokemon drawing, which I based off the Pokewars art, but I really love how this came out with these ghost-like sandcastles. This next drawing I drew like a fusion of like a bird-like dinosaur with Alien from the Alien franchise, which is a sci-fi horror movie, which is similar to the Jones Beach Pokemon sci-fi movie. So yeah, that was the inspiration, but I think it's a little bit creepy, but also kind of cool. Here we have the protagonist of the Jones Beach sci-fi Pokemon movie, Mr. Sceptile himself, caught in a thunderstorm, but he's got lightning rods, so it works to his advantage. Here, of course, we have the somewhat antagonist, somewhat anti-hero, Deoxys, the alien from the sky. We later will learn in this Jones Beach Pokemon sci-fi movie that Deoxys is ultimately not the biggest threat, but a little bit of a threat and early villain. At least that's my idea. I don't know. I gotta redo my, or I gotta maybe like work on my Pokemon sci-fi movie a little more because I've been a little behind on it. But that's besides the point, because for Inktober Day 1, the theme was mustache, which this drawing suits well. It's Nosferatu Count Orlok, who has a very weird mustache, and I'm not particularly fond of mustaches, but you know, it's the prom for Inktober Day 1, so can't complain. This next drawing, we have a ghost-like jack-o'-lantern character. And for this drawing, it's the protagonist who villain turned hero of the Predator movie. I think that's a really cool concept, and I tried to make mine look a little more scary and a little less human-like, but also still have the coolness of the current Predator Badland. We have a back view of Mr. Predator anti-hero. I think this is cool. Here we have the crown of the frog with a crown on its head. And this is not particularly based on a sci-fi movie that I created, but rather just an astronaut almost being abducted by an alien. Well, honestly, I think about now that I remember the theme was backpack of a previous Inktober prompt, so I incorporated that with some sci-fi. We have another one of the Inktober prompts, and yes, I somewhat base this off the Greek goddess Medusa, and a lot of these other drawings are based off the future Inktober prompts, but we'll get there as I get there and show it on my Instagram too when I follow these prompts. But this is a little bit of a lantern in a bubble that's murky. We have Christmas in October, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and my favorite musician of all time and cool rock star, Mr. Chester Bennington, but this time with a cool mohawk. And I have drawn some of the future Inktober 2025 prompts, which I will show eventually down the line for a full Inktober recap, but I'll conclude this vlog with this starfish-like character, which I love. So yeah, this has been the October Sketchbook Tour Part 1. More to come. Love Inktober. Thank you guys for watching. Stay for more soon. Goodbye.